Hello everyone. Welcome to UPSC Current Affairs Masterclass. Before we begin, let me ask you a simple question. Imagine two countries decide to reduce taxes on each other's products and make it easier for businesses to trade. Who benefits the most? Businesses, consumers, or the economy? The answer is all of them. That is exactly why the India UK Free Trade Agreement has become one of the most important current affairs topics for UPSC aspirants. Let's understand it in a very simple way. First, why is this agreement making headlines? After several years of negotiations, the India UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, also known as CETA, officially came into force on the 15th of July 2026. This marks one of the biggest bilateral trade agreements signed by India in recent years and is expected to significantly strengthen economic relations between India and the United Kingdom. But what exactly is a free trade agreement? Think of it like two neighboring shops deciding not to charge each other an entry fee for selling products. As a result, goods move more easily, businesses expand, consumers get more choices, and trade increases. Similarly, a free trade agreement reduces trade barriers such as customs duties and creates better opportunities for trade, investment, and services between two countries.
Now, why is this agreement so important for India? Imagine you are an Indian textile exporter. Earlier, your products entered the UK market by paying import duties, making them more expensive. But under this agreement, nearly 99% of Indian exports will enjoy duty free access. This makes Indian products more competitive and attractive in the UK market, increasing the chances of higher exports and greater profits. The biggest beneficiaries are India's labor intensive sectors. Industries like textiles, apparel, leather, gems and jewelry, marine products, and engineering goods are expected to receive a major boost. This is particularly important because these sectors generate employment for millions of people across the country. More exports can directly translate into more jobs and higher incomes. Now, you may wonder, what does the United Kingdom gain from this agreement? Trade agreements are never one sided. India has agreed to reduce tariffs on selected British products such as premium automobiles, whiskey, and gin under agreed conditions. This provides British exporters with better access to the Indian market while giving Indian consumers more choices. Another important feature of this agreement is that it goes beyond trade in goods. It also includes provisions related to services and creates better opportunities for Indian professionals. This is particularly significant because India has a strong global presence in information technology, finance, consulting, and other professional services. Easier market access can open new opportunities for skilled Indian workers and businesses. From India's economic perspective, this agreement offers several long term advantages. Higher exports mean greater foreign exchange earnings. Increased investor confidence can attract more foreign investment. Better integration into global value chains can improve India's manufacturing competitiveness. Together, these factors contribute to economic growth and support the vision of making India a global manufacturing and trading hub. However, every trade agreement also brings certain challenges. Some domestic industries may face increased competition from imported products. Indian exporters must also meet the United Kingdom's strict quality standards, environmental regulations, and sustainability requirements. Another emerging challenge is the UK's carbon border adjustment policies, which could affect exports from carbon intensive sectors such as steel. Therefore, while the agreement creates opportunities, Indian industries must continuously improve quality, innovation, and environmental compliance to remain competitive. Now, let's connect this topic with UPSC. From the preliminary examination perspective, remember four important facts. The agreement is called the India UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, or CETA. Negotiations began in 2022. The agreement was signed in 2025. It officially came into force on the 15th of July 2026. These are high probability factual points for prelims. For the main examination, connect this topic with India UK bilateral relations, international trade, economic growth, global value chains, and strategic partnerships. UPSC often expects you to analyze both the opportunities and the challenges of such agreements rather than presenting only one side. Now, let me leave you with a thought. In an increasingly interconnected global economy, countries that build stronger trade partnerships often gain a competitive advantage. The real question is not whether India should sign free trade agreements, but how effectively India can use them to create jobs, boost exports, and strengthen its position in the global economy. Now, test your understanding with today's UPSC preliminary question on your screen.
UPSC Prelims Model Question 1. Which one of the following is the most likely objective of the India UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement? A. To establish a customs union between India and the United Kingdom. B. To promote bilateral trade by reducing tariff and non tariff barriers while facilitating trade in goods and services. C. To create a common currency for India and the United Kingdom. D. To replace India's trade agreements with the European Union. UPSC Prelims Model Question 2. Consider the following statements regarding free trade agreements FTAs. FTAs generally eliminate tariffs on all products without exception. FTAs may include provisions relating to services, investment, and intellectual property. Countries entering into an FTA retain their independent external trade policies with non member countries. Which of the statements given above is slash are correct? A, 2 and 3 only B, 1 and 2 only C, 3 only D, 1, 2 and 3. UPSC Prelims Model Question 3. The recent India UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement is expected to contribute to India's economy primarily because it expands market access for Indian exports, enhances integration into global value chains, encourages foreign investment, eliminates all non tariff barriers between the two countries. Select the correct answer using the code below. A, 1, 2 and 3 only B, 1 and 4 only C, 2 and 3 only D, 1, 2, 3 and 4.
Do comment your answers. If this explanation helped you understand the concept instead of simply memorizing facts, like, share, and subscribe to UPSC Current Affairs Masterclass. I'll see you in the next video.